Hi, thank you for joining me. Today I just want to share a tip about your garden and your plants. This is, I use a Miracle Grow, and I also use the 10-10-10. Most farmers, gardeners use the 10-10-10. You can use these on both on the same thing, flowering plants and your vegetables. However, this is the all-purpose plant grow, and it has more nitrogen in it, which is supposed to help your plants grow bigger. The problem is it will cause them to flower. This is the lime plant. It's not very big, but as you can see, it has lots of blossoms on it. You see these blossoms? It has lots of blossoms on it, which is great. This is the orange tree, and I don't know if you can see it because the sun is getting so bright now. We'll come over on the other side. There's a lot of blossoms coming. It's a pod with blossoms on it. These are blossoms. There's tons of them on here, which means everywhere there's a blossom, there you'll find fruit. These are the sunflowers. They were really short, very small. Many of them were about that big. Here, the tallest I don't think was this big. So as you can see, within about a week, it says 7 to 14 days, they've shot up, which is great. That's the nitrogen working in them. The problem comes in is if you give your nightshade vegetables. This is a blossom coming up here. These are onions, nightshade. The fruit comes underneath the ground in the dark. Turnips, rutabagas. These are now taking on blossoms, and they should not be yet. It's not that hot. Most of the bitter greens become more bitter once the blossoms come up. That's arugula. These are the Japanese mustards. There's another one. These are the turnips, which they are doing quite well. They enjoy the cold. That's a Japanese mustard green, and it's taking on blossoms, which means those are going to be more bitter, and as you can tell, it's not putting on that much more green leafy parts, and that's what you generally eat. This is the kale, American kale, and it is pretty robust. In this garden, it doesn't generally seed very well, and so it may be getting ready to seed right there, because I use the Miracle Grow on it. The moral of this story, I will say, is if you have citrus, if you have tomatoes, bell peppers, it's great to put the Miracle Grow on them, because you need the blossoms in order to get the fruit. For your vegetables that grow underneath the ground, or like the green leafy ones, you don't want them to come to seed yet. If your lettuce and your green leafies come to seed too soon, they will stop producing leaves. So be mindful of where you put your Miracle Grow type fertilizer. The 10-10-10 you can use on everything because it's such a low number. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.